Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 15th to the 22nd. This is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, but I also use astrology and my guides to bring a little bit more clarity, get a little bit more specific with what's going on for you. And the reason I do that is to make it feel like more of a personal reading rather than a general reading. Now, Scorpio, listen, Sun and Rising. This is going to be a good week, all right? There's a lot of, first, I want you to mark down Thursday, okay? Mark it in your calendar because that is going to be a great day. That is a day when Venus trines Jupiter, two benefic planets working in our favor, both in fire signs, all right? So you could just feel good. Do you see that? That flipped over. You could just feel good. You could, you could get a message. There could be something really good with love, something happening there that's really going to feel special, all right? So mark that day down. One other important date that I'm going to bring up for you, Scorpio, is Saturday, all right? Because this is something that every astrologer on the planet has been talking about all year, okay? This is huge. Mars is going into Gemini. Now, the reason why this is huge is because Mars usually spends about 6 to 8 weeks on average in a sign before moving on to the next one. Mars is going to be in Gemini for 7 months. That's right, months. All right. It's going to retrograde around Halloween for a few months. But listen, Scorpio, that's your 8th house. Okay. So you could see a lot of action. Remember, Mars is all about action. You can see a lot of action in shared resources, okay, other people's money. So we're talking bonuses, commissions. We're talking about maybe there's debts that you're gonna get pay off. There's a lot that think of money, but not through salary, okay? If you started a side hustle, if you're starting a side hustle, if you're launching your own, if you're an influencer launching some product, whatever it is, listen. Boom, boom, boom is all I have to say. Boom, boom, boom when Mars goes into Gemini. So, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get started with your reading for this week. I've given this a really good shuffle. I'm ready to go. Are you? I hope so. All right, let's do it. Now, Scorpio, Sun and Rising, listen. Like I said, this is a traditional Celtic cross spread, and it is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Now, Scorpio, if you're new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And if you are a subscriber, I just want to thank you so much for being here with me every week. I love and appreciate all of y'all. Your comments, I love your comments. Y'all really make my day. All right, Scorpio, listen, this is going to be a week. This is going to be a week. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you ready for this? You're ready. Scorpio, you're ready. Y'all are ready to get out of this whole situation you're in right now. You're ready to move forward, okay? Queen of Swords. All right. You see that? You got the Queen of Swords in your past area. This is really good, okay? This is really good because Scorpio, y'all are water signs. Let's get to it. Y'all are pretty emotional, all right? Some would say intensely emotional, all right? Now, Queen of Swords, do you see any water in this card? Absolutely not, okay? But her head's above the clouds, all right? She's sitting in this throne because she led with her head, not her heart. So that's really good because you got to a point when you are starting to use, you're approaching things a little bit more with your mind, with your intellect, with your, kind of like more practicality rather than like approaching things like emotionally, all right? So that's really good because that is something that's bringing you to this place where you got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so here's the thing about the 7 of Wands, and you pulled this in the heart of your spread. This is kind of like the main theme of the week. This is like headline news for Scorpio for this week, okay? Now, 7 of Wands, what do you see here? He's defending himself, all right? Defending himself from people coming after him, all right? So this is all about standing your ground, all right? It's all about self-dignity. It's all about owning up to everything that you've worked for, okay? Now, here's why I don't want you to freak out, because it looks like a troublesome card. It's really not. It comes after the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is all about victory. It's all about success. And so when someone is victorious, when someone is successful, whether you get that job that everyone else wanted, whether you sell that painting in the gallery or that art show, whatever it is, people get jealous, okay? Those are the people coming after you, all right? But look, you are standing your ground. You're doing a damn good job doing it, okay? You have nothing to worry about. This is just saying that you have become successful, and there is a degree of success that you've come into, and now you're marking your territory, basically, all right? And when I say people coming after you, it can be as little as, like, Twitter trolls who are, you know, if you post something like, I just got, I'm so excited, I'm proud of myself for this, and they could write something that's really mean or stupid. That, you know, just that kind of energy. Don't even let it get to you. You're good. Now, here's the thing. You did get the Seven of Pentacles, all right? So, we're looking at 2 sevens here. Oops. We're looking at 2 sevens here. The Seven of Pentacles, listen, here's the thing about the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Worked really hard. Blood, sweat, and tears, right? You can see him raked up. All that. All the work, hard work he's done. And he's pausing a little bit. He's a little tired. He's a little exhausted. He's at that point where he's questioning, am I on the right path? Is this even worth it anymore? Scorpio, I want you to think about that, all right? I want you to think about that because that came up in your challenge area, and I want you to think about, are you on the right path, okay? Are you doing everything you love, even if if you're successful at it, okay? Some people can be very successful at what they do, but they feel like it's not their calling, right? Think of any of those movies where someone's like, I don't know, the president of the United States, but then he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be a pro golfer. And so he goes off to be, I don't think that movie exists, but you get it, right? You get what I'm trying to say. So spend some time thinking about that, all right? Spend some time thinking about, what are you passionate about? Is it time for that? Is it time to move forward with that? Now, you did get the Three of Wands, okay? You got the Three of Wands. This is amazing, all right? Listen, three's really about like growth, right? Development, okay? But also creation, all right? Think about like threes. Things come in threes, right? This is you ready, all right? Ready to go. We're ready to go. The Two of Wands where you're planning, okay? Two of Wands you're planning your next step. It really is just gosh, it's in your crown. The energy is so strong for you wanting to move forward on this new journey, okay? And when I was talking about earlier about like that circle of the threes in creation, think about like birth, life, death, all right? I mean, threes are so important. I'm not going to get too into it because I talk way too much. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is that you're ready and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it anyway. You're thinking about moving forward. Now, listen, 6, okay? 6 of Cups. I love this. It came up in your root, all right? The root of your spread, Scorpio. So this is a very kind, sweet card. There's a lot of comfort, and that's what you're looking for now. You're looking for that comfort, okay? You're looking for that comfort in so many different ways. You can see the house here is so enlarged. There's no other card in tarot where the house is this big, okay? A lot of security, a lot of comfort here, a lot of sharing, a lot of nostalgia too, all right? So think about those moments in the past that brought you all that joy, and think about moments in the past where there could have been something that, you know, it was kind of like flickering and it's something that you've always wanted to do. And again, this is for some Scorpios who are still like, because this came up in your challenge era, still maybe thinking, do I want to do something new? All right? Do I want to do something new? Now, here's the thing. You did get the Ten of Pentacles in your future, all right? So you are coming out of this, you're coming to the end of a cycle, okay? And it is a great end. to this cycle, all right? 10 of Pentacles, you can see the pentacles arranged in the tree of life, all right? You can see the old man here with the young couple, the child in the corner, okay? And so that's really 3 generations at play here, all right? We're really thinking like legacy is at legacy. We're thinking family. There's so much comfort, security, prosperity in this card. This is your future, okay? You're good. You're good, all right? Now, remember what I said, 10 is the completion of a cycle. And so that is really important because sometimes when we come to the end of a cycle, if our heart's not in it, there is a disconnect, right? If our heart and soul and everything within us isn't in it, and if there's some sort of imbalance, then it's not the smoothest transition. But this is so great because this came up in your future area. Now, Scorpio, let's get to your staff. I'm very excited to see what's okay. I love you, Scorpio, by the way. I love you a lot. Now, Scorpio, look, you got the Queen of Cups, okay? So, I love it. This is really interesting because it's saying, even though you did get the Queen of Swords, right? We started with the Queen of Swords. Now you got the Queen of Cups. You got 2 queens, okay? And queens, if you think about all that power when it comes to kings and queens, kings are more external, queens are more internal, right? And so, Queen of Cups, man, that's a lot of emotion. I call her like the Princess Diana, the Mother Teresa. She has that kind of energy, right? Very enduring, very passionate, very loving, very maternal, looking out for others before herself, right? This is that energy, okay? So, as you move forward, all right, I want you to get back into, because you did get out of that leading with your heart energy, but now I want you to find that balance, okay? Because this is her. Queen of Swords leads with her heart. Head, not her heart. Queen of Cups leads with her heart, not her head, all right? So, this came up in your past, brought you to this area. Go back to your heart now, okay? Go back to your heart, and if you need to find that balance, I know you can. I know you can, all right, Scorpio? I know you can, especially after the end of this cycle, with you approaching this cycle and knowing that you're about to come to the end of something in a really positive way. Now, also, you did get the 4 of Swords. I love this for you. It came up in your external factors area, so that's really interesting. The 4 is all about order, right? The 4 is all about stability. It's all, think about 4 legs of a table, right? So with the 4 of Swords, this is really all about like healing and recovering and resting, all right? So there may be a moment, all right, especially after this cycle ends, or approaching the cycle, I want you to pause a little bit and think about those things, especially because you did get the card of nostalgia, right, in your root. So I want you to pause and think about those things that have happened in your life that made you feel special, that have, brought you joy. I want you to think about those moments, okay? I want you to think about those moments, and I want you to think about those moments because that's going to help you realize what you want moving forward, all right? So, you also got the Hanged Man, so it's clear as day here. You do want to have this new perspective moving forward. It is clear as day. There's so much forward momentum here, but listen, the Hanged Man also very spiritual energy, okay? I feel like there are some Scorpios who are a little maybe afraid of letting certain things go. And listen, that's fine. At some point, we're going to have to surrender those things. And when I say surrender, it's quite often just certain patterns that we used to do, okay, that weren't working for us, all right? And I know that, a lot of my Scorpios maybe around my age, they're a little bit older, it's hard to break certain patterns, right? Especially when, and you can Google this, research has proven, like, when you hit 30, about 95% of everything in your brain is everything from that you've retained growing up, all right? It's the way that you approach things, it's the way that you see things, it's the way you've been taught things, all right? So it is hard to surrender some things, but That's why you need to take that time to think about it, all right? And I think that thinking about the past is going to really help too, all right? I know this is all about moving forward, and I do want you to move forward, but have those nostalgic moments. It doesn't hurt, okay? It doesn't hurt. Speaking of research, there you go. Research has proven that nostalgia does improve well being, it improves mental health, it brings joy. So, that's for you. Now, listen, Scorpio, I'm so happy. Look at what you got, all right, for your final outcome. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So, whether or not you do something new, and I think that a lot of Scorpios are going to do something new. You're going to bring something new into your life, and it is going to be work related. And I think that you are going to enjoy it more, feel more comfortable with it, and embrace it. Listen, Ace of Pentacles. It's just affirmation, okay? Now, this is the biggest pentacle you've seen in your life, right? Listen, Ace, out of the minor arcana, ushers in the most change, the most new change, okay? Pentacles, all about money, all right? All about money. We're talking gangbusters. You see the yellow path here, all right? You see the archway, okay? Really is a gateway. And you are certainly starting a new, you will be starting a new chapter in your life. All right, Scorpio, I love this for you. I mean, I love this. I really do. I think you're going to be very happy. I think you're going to be very happy, and I'm very happy for you, okay? Remember that Jupiter is in your 6th house right now, and it is going to be going back into Pisces at the end of the year just for 2 months, and that is going, you know, that is your 5th house of love and family and creativity. So with Mars and Gemini, I mean, man, get ready, all right, for a big end of the year. Scorpio, I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for being here with me, and I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.